What up, motherfuckers? We're on our way here to a river bottom spot. It's like 5:30 in the morning right now, October 16th. This spot here, I think, is really overlooked. I didn't set out any trail cameras this summer, and I was busy this summer and did not get out to do any real scouting. No trail cameras, no real summer scouting. All these places we're going to, we're kind of just starting a fresh slate this year. Did not bring the saddle. We'll be up all set up on the ground. It was raining all morning, which is another reason we didn't get in here early. I don't mind getting in here early and just sitting around waiting, man. Shit don't bother me a bit. But it was raining this morning, thunderstorming. And it says that it's supposed to be done now. But you know how that goes. So we're going to risk it for the biscuit here. And we're just really doing a little scouting. It's really what this morning's about. Getting in there, setting up in this river bottom valley. And trees and corn on one side, trees in the river on the other. South wind will be blowing my scent right out into the river. And so we are going to stick to that river edge and try to glass out and see what we see. See if we can come up with a good buck, something to get on this year. We have not come up yet. So that is the plan, Stan. See y'all when the sun comes up. Fresh rub, you could see that in the dark, boy. There's a doe right there, 20 yards. This bitch. get a doe tag for this county. Oh, she busted the fuck out of me. I am just getting annihilated by mosquitoes. Just had 4 does go by, and the last one caught me. So much interstate traffic here. It's so noisy. I didn't even hear those does till they were right out in front of me. And I heard some brushing in this tall grass, and then could barely make out the head of the first one, and she went past. I was just putting my microphones on. How late to the party I was. And the first one went by, sitting on top of like a little rise here. The first one went across, and then I barely got the second one on camera. I never seen the third one until the fourth one was blowing at me. And the fourth one was just standing there, still eating. She wasn't even worried about this other doe blowing. She wasn't even trying to see what she was blowing at. She was just slowly walking still. Like the doe right behind her wasn't blowing like crazy. I had fucking mosquitoes all over me. This place is swarming. Left my bug spray. They are swarming me, dude. They were all over my hands. I was holding the phone with my hands. My arms were tired as shit because I had my arms extended, and I just kept putting one hand down and then swapping hands really slowly. She's the only one I saw run away. I didn't see the other ones or where they went, but they don't bother me. Fuck, I feel like a big buck could still walk by right here. Late in the morning, I can see pretty far out there, and those does came from right there, I think. A little opening in the trees there, and I think that's where they came from. Fucking 10, 15 yards out there in front of us. And we're just sitting here on the ground. I bunched up this tall grass though, like I didn't just clear it. I raised it up off the ground where it's matted down and bunched it all up in front of me, make my own little like ground blind. And it worked good until the last doe. Oops. My wind's blowing that way. Straight out to the river. Quick scan. I want to stand up. Use this stuff. I just want to make sure nothing's right here gonna bust me. Standing up. Oh, these gloves stink. Oh my god. Oh, they smell terrible. I don't know where my face mask is, but I wish I would have had it this morning. But it wasn't in my bag with my gloves. Oh yeah, we can see real far. Now this is what we'll be doing most of the rest of the time we're here. Glassing, trying to glass us up a buck. See you when I see something. 2 turkeys roosted. It looks like you might fly down. Just thinking about it. I have to hold the record button to zoom in and record like this. And my tripod's shitty. So it wants to move as I hold the screen. So then I have to hold the tripod, hold the tripod and the camera on. Oh, this is ridiculous. All right. It's like 8:30. I'm gonna move up here about 100 yards, right up there to the point of this, and sit behind those little trees right there, so I can see farther down this little valley. There's a rub right there on that tree. Just jumped up a deer. I don't know what kind. I don't know if it was a doe or a buck. It just bounded off a few steps and then stopped. It's a doe. Forgot the netting for my tripod. That just hit me. Probably seeing this black ass fucking thing. Should about 45 yards, 50 yards probably. Damn it, I wish I had a doe tag for this county. Little bowl right there, like a old pond bed. It doesn't look like it's holding water this year though. But we'll sit here for a second, let that settle down, and then continue. Just want to get out to this point so I can watch down this valley. I might end up over there on that side by these trees. So a little rub right there. Can't see as far as I want to, but I want to stop here at least for a minute and look around before I bump anything else. All right, I'm not gonna go up any farther. I'm actually gonna turn around and leave. The winds weren't supposed to switch up until this afternoon, but I'm feeling a west wind hit me on the back of the neck, and that's gonna blow out all this bedding over here along the river that I know does bed over there. And I mean, most of the time I see the bucks, they come off over here anyway, but I don't want to blow everything out, man. We've got some pretty good intel though. There is fucking rubs all down. There's a rub line down here. This is a little point where that hill we came in and we're sitting on, it comes to a point. And when this is full of water, that point's pretty much like an oxbow. But this is as low as I've ever seen. It doesn't have a lick of water in here. Usually it's at least muddy with some puddles, you know, some big puddles. But there's no water in it this year at all. That's the first year I've ever seen that. And like I said, I'm not going to go any farther, so I don't know if it's like that all the way down. But yeah, them winds are switching, hit me in the back of the neck. So I'm just going to get out of here. It's probably like 9. You see, what time is it? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. So, man, I honestly wish I wouldn't have moved up now because that wind's switching way earlier. But yeah, when we go back, I'll walk back by and show you guys the setup better. We're coming around the point of this little hill. And this looks like a good spot to set up. That's old rub. Or last year's rub, I'd say. No, that's this year's rub. It just looks funky because it's still got the bark sitting on top of the grass there. Then there's a historic rub. Nice little rub there. Snap that. This is this little high point here. There's rubs all along that tree line over there. Yeah, I was wondering. Scrape right there. Scrape right there. I mean, I feel like I could get up in that tree right there. It might be a little big to get my arms around, but I don't think so. Catch something coming down this edge to hit that scrape, maybe. And that shit's fresh looking too. I'm mad that the wind is switching up, but yeah, we need to get the hell out of here. Some good sign right here. There's an old historic rub there. There's another scrape looking branch. He was rubbing up on that thing. Man, he's fucking feeling it a little bit already. I'm kind of just bebopping through here a little too quickly. But we are heading back the way we came, and I'm trying to get out of here because my wind is no bueno anymore. Old rub there. New rub on top of an old rub. There's lots of bauxite up in here. Way more sign than we found at those other two new spots. Or that new spot in the recliner tree spot. But yeah, I'm wondering if that that deer I bumped coming over this hill this morning. Whatever, I'm wondering if it was a buck. Seeing all that sign down there. Fresh rubs and stuff. But this is where I was hunting this morning. I just piled the grass up there like you see. See what that doe would have seen. Probably about the head level of a doe too. Yeah, that's about perfect head level for a doe. So, she basically saw this. But I got 3 of them to go past me, and the 4th one busted me. I don't feel too bad about it. I wish I wouldn't have got busted. You never know what would have been coming behind him had she not stood there and blown at me for fucking 5 minutes. Got a pretty nice track here. That's a 4-finger track, homie. Maybe 3 1/4. That's a 3 1/4 finger track.